Just the other day, we had some friends of mine from the police force on the show talking about National Police Week, which it is, and conveniently, my good friend and coach, David the Marine,
Let me see your war face.
has done some time working as a constable.
Well, I was a deputy sheriff in Colorado for 7 years and learned a few things there. And I thought it might be fun today to kind of go through some of the weapon selections of law enforcement officers, going back to the 1800s to present day. Going back to the times of Wyatt Earp, they had a single action gun. You had to cock the hammer for each shot. It held 6 rounds. This is a modern variation of the single action gun they had back then. Hold 6. And what I thought we'd do is shoot this and see how fast we can shoot 12 rounds out of this gun. Here we have the 12 gauge double barrel shotgun. It's got 2 barrels, and you always see these in the movies with the they're gonna come get the prisoner out. No, you ain't. They all shot one-handed back then, so I'm gonna shoot 6, reload, and shoot 6 more. We'll see how long that takes.
Oh my God, you better get reloaded. Because Pistol Pete down there ain't gonna wait. In the words of Willie Nelson and Barbarossa, don't wait for him to reload. Oh, David, I'm sorry.
That's why they carried 2 guns. It took too long to reload.
Now, David, in my book, you only missed twice on that, so that was pretty good.
Shooting it cold, I'll take it for now, and nobody shoot back at me, so.
As far as the coach gun is concerned, this was excellent to carry on the stagecoach. You could kind of conceal it as you were riding along. But what was the standard defense ammunition back then? They weren't shooting birdshot rounds.
No, not birdshot. They did have buckshot back then, but they did not have the modern buckshot. This has polyethylene granules in there to help keep the pellets in a round shape so they fly true. Whereas back then they would flatten upon shooting and they would kind of spread out faster.
Okay.
So that could be good or bad. We're about 15 yards from this target, so we'll see how this does.
For argument's sake, we're good. We're good with the buckshot because that's kind of what they had.
Well, Sheriff, Buckshot James is down the street making trouble.
Here's the buckshot, James.
Well, David, that answers that question. It actually was effective at 15 yards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Buckshot James died of lead poisoning.
But sometimes when we do these experiments, we don't know what's going to happen.
No.
This experiment kind of impressed the both of us.
I was impressed. This shotgun has improved cylinder and modified choke constrictions on it. And we're like, 15 plus yards. And
it was still effective.
Yeah.
Now, let's move up from, initiation of when we had police forces in the United States to when more modern weapons started to evolve.
Like from the 1950s to the mid to late 80s. A double action .38 revolver and a pump shotgun. This is the Remington 870. It's been around since the 1950s and it's been a squad car of many a police officer.
Same experiment as before. We're going to use the double action pistol and see how fast we can get 12 shots off. That'll be 6 with a reload, and see what the difference is between the double action and the single action.
Almost half the time.
Yeah.
And that's kind of taking my time. The reload hung up a little bit, but half the time.
Same ammunition, double-aught buck.
Right? But more of them.
Continuing our walkthrough time, now we're up to the standard issue, which is a Glock.
Glock 17 is 60% of the issue sidearm of all law enforcement agencies in America. It holds 17 plus 1, so we've got 18 rounds in the gun, and it's easy to shoot. and we'll see how fast we can get 12 rounds out of this.
And the shotgun has certainly progressed.
Yeah, that's called now an AR-15. Shotgun still has merit and value, but the AR-15 is more versatile. Well, 18.
No reload.
Fastest reload is no reload.
Considerably faster.
A little bit, and I wasn't shooting especially fast. And then 12 seconds for the other 6 after the pause. So 18 rounds in gun beats the heck out of 6 rounds in revolver they got to reload after. As always, more shots is more better.
And happy Police Week to those who are serving us out there in the field and keeping us safe. And guns for everybody.